Right. Hey guys, AniCrunch here, and we're back with Hannibal episode 7. It's quite funny because I'm uploading the YouTube versions and I forget how scary the show can be. Like, I was watching, I think I'm doing episode 10 and 11 of season 1. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Matt Mikkelsen, he's fucking terrifying dude, isn't he? No, so far, no, this season's going really well. Like, I heard season 2 was the weakest season, or was it season 3 is the weakest? Oh, I can't remember now, but I heard one of the seasons weak. But if this was the weakest season, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's been fantastic so far. It keeps my interest. I just like the psychologicalness of. What's that? I'm just gonna give. I just like the psychologicalness of the show. I think it does. It's just pretty interesting. Like everything that's going on in everyone's minds, everyone's like thought process, what's going on with so many different characters. Will is just a fucking puzzle. I love him. Overall I'm having a fucking great time with it. I'm curious to see how the season's gonna end. I'm still scared for Will, like overall, just dying because like the guy's too smart to live. And if the show's called Hannibal, it's not called Will, is it? So I could see Will dying at the end of season 2. I could see Jack dying. I could see Bloom dying. I could see any of the characters dying, which puts me scared. Which I do like about the show is that the fear of the unknown, because it's such a short show as well. I don't know who's going to survive. It's not like one of those where it's like I feel like the characters have got plot armor. They probably do, but it doesn't feel like it. So I'm actually like terrified for the characters because I really like everyone. So it's like I don't want any of them to die. Bloom slept with Hannibal last episode. Oh God, Will won't be happy about that. Fucking hell. She's lost all faith in Will, sadly, which is sad at the end of the day because I wanted to just keep believing in Will, but I can understand why you wouldn't. It's just still sad. Jack's found his ex-apprentice, so that's going to be an interesting plot point. I wonder what they're going to do there. I wonder if she's got Stockholm Syndrome, where she won't give up a captive, or will she be like fully like, have a memory? Because it's been like a long time. It depends how she's been treated. We don't know what sort of mental state she's in. So I look forward to that. And yeah, Patreon comments was Daniel put top 3 episodes for me. Next episode is going to blow your mind. Also, this means Hannibal just cleared Will's name, something that is a bit vague and explained in this episode. Will now has full control of his mental state, so things are going to throw a new dynamic into this character. You know, I agree. I know I understand that he'd be pretty much clear, but I do know those fiction hawks. He cleared Will with any suspicion. So, yeah, I guess in the long haul it worked out. And then so, wow, what a great episode. I'm scared for Dr. Bloom as well. I do remember that Mesmer was alive, so I know her storyline is next episode, but I'm still excited to see what else happens. I really enjoy reactions, and I agree with you that the show is so well done. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the support as usual, and thank you everyone on Patreon who's been supporting this, and thank you on YouTube. YouTube seems to be doing well, even though I've been a bit erratic with the uploads on YouTube. I'm trying to be better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction either way. Leave a like, subscribe, let's jump into this. 3, 2, 1. I suppose you didn't want to go with her. Dad's got a job to do actually, take that back. I love Jack's hats. Jack. I say it every episode, but my guy Jack just has pure drip on the scenes, mate. No, I've never been a fan of hats, but yeah, she seems completely out of it. Not surprising. Plus, Hannibal's he knows how to deal with the brain and stuff, so I don't know if he fucks with her and stuff like that. I'm guessing he used a voice changer.
Still. Appreciate your company.
I guess someone pointed out before with Abigail, he let Abigail, like, she was a loose end because he knew her mental state and knew what she would do. I guess he knows the same with her. He knows that how he can predict what she's going to do. So it's not really a loose end for him. Part of his plan, probably. Maybe you let it go to,
Are you sure?
to basically clear his name. This is the best way to clear his name, really. So from what we gather, he'd been drugging her repeatedly, fucking with her, messing with her brain, and then like, yeah. So it's a combination of things. I wouldn't say it's just Stockholm.
Free. Muzzle tough.
I still can't get over how all his guts were put into his hand and he was just still alive. That's mad. Oh, I love the way this show's shot. The atmosphere, the airiness, everything's perfect.
Like your life depends.
Oh, mate. When Will's at 100% superpower now, he's free, so he's got no restriction. He's that fucking clear of mind. Oh,
He wants to be my friend.
wonder what Will's. I love how I even know how Hannibal thinks as well. Oh, Will's looking sexy as well, by the way. I don't swing that way, but my guy, looking on point. He's a badass here about him now.
I was going to call a cab.
I like Jack. He's made mistakes, like quite big ones, but at the end of the day, like flawed characters are way more interesting than if he was the perfect cop.
You just had to listen to me.
And plus, all of his everything he puts together makes sense.
She stated definitively he is not the Chesapeake Ripper.
That definitive enough for you?
No,
Yes, I love how Jack's on board now.
it wasn't.
That's great.
Seems.
Or does Hannibal know Will's going to do that? So Hannibal, imagine, just the 50D chess they're playing. So I put real evidence among the evidence to really throw off everyone. Oh, you see his doggies again! Hey, this is going to be the best moment.
Yes, you stay as far away from Hannibal Lecter as you can.
I wish you would trust Will. Again, like I said, he sees the good things, he sees the bad.
What can I do for you, Dr. Chilton?
I like how I can understand where everyone's thought process is. Still doesn't hurt though.
Pro bono, of course. I see.
He's shitting himself. Mad how far prosthetics have come as a whole. There's a woman on YouTube, I watch it short, she does about prosthetic leg stuff. Just shows her like a leg and stuff like that and told you through phantom pain teaching you. It's quite interesting.
I remember the light. Yeah. Stand in front of it.
I feel like a deal was made as well to free her. I can't tell her.
Very still. Would listen to chamber music.
You don't know, even being a psychologist. It's bad what you can do with that knowledge of the brain.
And his voice low. And
It's why it makes me, you know, when people don't believe in mental illness, it's like, you do know how complex the brain is. Like, Jesus. So how can you not believe? That's silly.
Call.
He wanted you to be free. He wanted me to be free too.
It's interesting. There's a manager at one of my workplaces who asked a co-worker, "You'd rather have your physical health over your mental health?" Because one of the co-workers having a bit of mental health issues at the time. He's like, "Beautiful, lucky you got your physical health," and I'm like, "Jesus, you are the most uncompassionate person ever." Like, to some people, the mental health is way more important. It's so silly. Some people.
The same unfortunate aftershave.
The same unfortunate aftershave.
Too long in the bottle.
I love how Will was now scary as fuck. Nah, I don't want you to do it, Will. You're not a murderer.
Our last kitchen conversation.
You've given that some thought.
You wanted me to embrace my nature.
I love how Hannibal could look death in its eyes. Like, they had to do such a good job just showing that.
Them as the inspirations they are.
You never answered my question.
It's like there's a knowing as well. You won't shoot him in him as well.
How would
That's
killing
interesting.
me make you feel?
See, the character that's got plot armor in the show is definitely Hannibal because the show's named after him. I just feel bad for Will. I don't want him to die.
Never just a trainee, an agent in training. Please, come in.
I like that sort of like transition to like what it was in the past to the future, sort of like I think you make it look like that.
It would have been happy.
Fingerprint on a flower petal. A partial, smudged. Not enough points for a courtroom, but it triggered a match in the system. Hannibal Lecter.
What the fuck? Whoa!
After all these murders, the Ripper's gonna leave a print now.
Will said whatever evidence we found, it would lead us away from the Ripper.
Okay.
We also found sodium amytal and scopolamine in Miriam's blood.
Bring them both in.
I guess Lecter knew what Will was going to say. I guess that was why. It's like 5D chess between them, innit? Like he knew Will will point him, say that, oh, the evidence. Ah, this is crazy shit. This is a very nice apartment. Maybe it pays messing with people, scrambling people's brains. Mate, Hannibal. Playing the fucking long haul. I forgot Hannibal was slowly eating Gideon. Well, he was feeding Gideon to Gideon. Killed the FBI, and oh my god, absolute fucking big brained. And then had what he was done to him. Don't run, that's what he wants. He wants you to run. Running is the worst thing you can do. I understand why you would run.
Made a connection too. She's been a part of the Ripper case since before Will Graham.
Fuck Hannibal, you fucking little smart bastard.
Case file.
He's killed himself, hasn't he? No, he wouldn't have done that. Oh no, he ran. Gonna say. Don't shoot him, Jack. Oh, if he didn't run, because at least then it would just reinforce Jack's mental state. At least. I know it's. I know it's hard because, like, yeah, he is right. How like he coughed up a fucking. Oh, she's gonna blame him.
Calm. Waking in a quiet room.
Wait.
You're waking now. Waking in a quiet room.
How has he done that?
It's him. It's him.
How has Hannibal done that? How's Hannibal done that? That's like sleeping agent shit there. How's Hannibal done that? I need to know. I want to know the full story of what the fuck he were doing. That was like sleeping agent quality worth of fucking with someone's brain. Was that Mr. Will? Oh, Will looking dapper.
I come in.
Whoa.
Do you intend to point a gun at me?
Not tonight.
Mate! Will, he suits up nicely.
Are you expecting
Well,
someone?
not suits up, you know what I mean. Cleans up nicely, I should say. That's gonna fuck with everyone, innit? We'll resume therapy under Hannibal.
Where shall we begin?
Oh my god, that's such a cool cool shot. I love how I just come full circle. That's fucking weird as fuck. Yeah, that's interesting. I love that shot. That shot was cool. Oh my god, what the fuck? What an episode. Fucking hell. What an episode. I don't even know what to think of that. That was... Fuck me. Right. No. Very, very interesting episode. I think, like, I love what they're doing with Miriam. I think that's quite interesting with the psychological, like, yeah, to the point where she won't be freed until she tricked her into thinking that he was... I don't know how he's done it. I'm curious. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to reveal that. Will, mate, Will was looking fucking good this episode. Like I'm saying, don't swing that way, but I can admit when a guy looks fucking on point. Will was looking on point. Growing a crush on him. No, I love Will. Will's a fantastic character. Hannibal played his cards like fucking god tier. Like the way the actor does that character, he's just so fucking good. Just that scene when Will and him at the fridge, just like, you could tell he knows Will so well, what's he going to do, but then he still does the flinches and stuff like that, and then he still looks him dead in the eye, like he knows he's not going to do. Oh, it's fucking so good, with like no fear in his eye of death. It's like quite interesting. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Will and Hannibal's relationship now, going back under therapy, and how most characters are going to perceive that. Like I say, I'm not mad at Bloom for the way she believes in Hannibal. Like I say, is what we'd want for Will when everyone thought Will was a murderer. It's like the evidence against Hannibal is a bit like weak in a sense when you think about it. It's just like Will's word versus things, so you can understand. And she's obviously like looking in the good of Hannibal, so it's like I can understand why she's the thought process is like the same as I understand the way Jack sometimes comes across evidence and they can make mistakes. I fully understand how he's come across those mistakes and what's happened, and that's what I like about flawed characters. No character's perfect. It's just it can be easy to hate on a character when not on our side, because we watch everything from we see the whole point of view, so we know Will's right. But let's say we didn't get to see Will's point of view and it was all more based off evidence, it would all point towards like away from Hannibal. So it's like, yeah, I kind of like what they're doing there. They don't have every character like agreeing like on Will's side completely. So yeah, I understand where Bloom's thought process is. I don't like it. I wanted to believe in Will, but I understand why she's got to that thought process along with Jack. I love how Jack slowly come on to like fully suspicious of Hannibal. I love that. Even like the cop he trusted, just saying it's not Hannibal, yeah, he's still sus, which is pretty awesome. Which is going to lead to, I'm guessing what the finale is at the beginning of the episode when we show Hannibal and Jack fighting. I'm assuming that's going to be the finale. But yeah, no, very, very good episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the reaction still. Leave a like, subscribe if you are though. And yeah, peace.